Hey sis, welcome to module 2, consistency. Why is consistency so important? Well, it's not so much that you need to start a thing, but you need to be consistent in it. Let's say you did start your podcast. We did take that first step and then you never post again. Did you really start the podcast? Yeah, technically, but it can't gain the listeners that God is trying to bring in to your podcast if you don't stay consistency. You can't build trust with the people that you plan to help if you don't continue to show up for them despite your views, despite what it looks like, despite you not having the resources. You're not doing this just for you. You're doing this for the purpose that has been placed in your life. So, consistency. Oftentimes it's not a motivation issue. It's a rhythm issue. Okay. You don't need to try harder. You need to set a rhythm in your life that supports your obedience. So we're not talking burning out, but you need to set a realistic goal that we can help adhere you to. So I want to start working out. Now, oftentimes what the girlies do is they get a free resource. They see on Instagram girls working out. They pick a workout and they're like, I'm going to go to the gym and do this. Listen, sis, don't think that you can just choose a giant goal and accomplish it in the first week, in the first day. I need you to be realistic. Okay. I need you to choose a goal that you can knowingly commit to that does challenge you. I'm not saying go easy on yourself, but challenge you, but be realistic to where you are. If you have children, you have certain schedules or certain days you can't do things. Please be aware of that. And we're going to pick around that. We're going to create our schedule, right? Okay. You can download our tracker below and then you can write in what you get from this module. It's in your workbook. So first things first, set a realistic, consistent schedule where you'll show up. Well, my girls that want to start a podcast, the first thing I tell them is to set a recording day and time for every week you'll be posting. So whether that's bi-weekly or weekly or even monthly, pick the day and time and stick to it. Like I said, girlies who want to start going to the gym more often, more consistently. I didn't start out going to the gym by saying, I'm going to do this crazy workout every day I go. No, I told myself, I'm going to wake up, I'm going to put my clothes on, I'm going to go to that gym. And even if I just sit in that sauna and walk on the treadmill for 5 minutes, I made it. You have to make it a habit. You have to make it a habit. And so it has to be realistic. I had to get myself out of bed into gym clothes and up at 5 a.m. to the gym so that my body was like, okay, this is what we do. So now when I don't go, it feels weird. Because then once I was at the gym, I overcame that initial resistance of this sounds awful. I'm going to go to the gym and run and sweat and work. But now that I make it so that I go to the gym and relax, now it's a fun thing for me to do. And by the time I get there, I'm ready to do something more. So ease yourself into this and begin to build habits. Strongly recommend you read Atomic Habits. Strongly recommend. I'll link that down below for you as well. You don't need to try harder. Okay. You just need to be smart and create a rhythm. Right? God blesses faithfulness, not flashiness. So stop waiting till you're ready. You just do it as long as you stay consistent. It's honored, right? I was recording voice memos for my podcast initially. And so that means I was not worried about the audio or all of that. I tell my girls that do it on their phones first to just send us the episode, even if it sounds bad, because you're being consistent. You're showing up for yourself. And this will lead us into our next section. But most of your breakthrough will come from simple steps done consistently, not the major offense. So the small, consistent things you do, you think they don't mean anything. You think posting that in the chat of the poor audio episode that you posted in the chat doesn't mean anything. But it was you overcoming fear of being seen so that you can be seen on a bigger level over time. You're adjusting your emotional regulation to where God is taking you to. And so it's in the consistency. So plan the day and stick to it. Galatians 6:9 says, let us not grow weary in well-doing, for in due season we shall reap if we do not give up. We need to stay consistent. Those who are planted in the house of the Lord shall flourish. When your foundation and your intention is led by God, then you are able to be strong. You know, you're not just doing it for yourself or for a selfish reason. You're doing it to serve and be obedient. God blesses the planted, not those that are scattered and all over the place. Your consistency is proof of your belief in Him when He says you're ready and you do it anyway.